Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I would like to welcome you to episode 23. Sorry about the pause there, I had to go and look at what episode this actually was. In the previous episode, we ran through the forest, we got horribly lost, and we finally made it to this campsite. We got into a couple, not campsite, cabin, got into a couple of scuffles, so we were a bit injured. And we've had a bunch of bandages. I'm very much hoping that we are not nearly dead. Well, that we're not infected even. So if we are currently exhausted because we were out trying to gather food all day. So we are now going to rest. 12 hours, yeah, alright. Maybe we should have done shorter so we could switch out the bandages. We did climb through a broken window, which is why this one, I think it is so dirty. It's probably still bleeding because it's going to be glass. Nope, it's not. Let's just double check how many rip sheets we have. Okay, it is apparently raining outside. Ah, that one's in fact completely cured. Marvellous. So, nighttime, what can we be doing? We could in fact go outside and start hunting for more goods. Because we badly need food. That's our main concern right now. So what I might do is I'll chuck these. Didn't we have somewhere actually for them? I feel like we did. Apparently not. Alright, so yes, we will stick these things in here. And we can use them to make some more tools as and when we require them. I think we do have a very, very small store of food. What would that be? Ah, we were chucking most of it in here. That's what it was. Not hearing any zombies, thankfully. I have a feeling we were being a little more successful with our foraging down here. So what I'm thinking is we'll spend a couple of days out here, depending on how well we manage our food supplies. We do still have, I think, 3 cans of goods that we can call on if we really, really need to. But I kind of like how safe it is out here, frankly. Particularly compared to the safe house, the so-called safe house, back home. So yeah, we'll do a bit of this foraging. Hopefully we'll find enough food to actually survive on. And if we do, we'll maybe try and get ourselves a bit established here. Maybe start walling the area off, something like that. And if things seem to be going smoothly, we may run back to our other house, grab nails, grab ammunition, grab the non-perishable food supplies so we have a stock of them. And then we can have the 2 bases, basically. And yes, of course, I'm beginning to damp. Need to keep an eye on that. Ah, there we go. We have now found some berries. Let's keep on foraging. How many do we get? Better than nothing. We probably should eat them straight away so that we can get rid of the reduced health penalty. Down to just peckish, good. So it's doing some good, this is. I just need to kind of remember where on earth our settlement actually is. It's back over that way. I do not want to get lost again. That would really kind of suck. Speed slightly reduced. I think we can afford to stay a little bit longer. Our water bottles are doing fine. We still have all of our water supplies which we can run back with if we need to. So if we start getting overwhelmed with zombies or something, then we'll just make a run for it. Right, now I'm getting a bit drowsy. I'm surprised I hadn't kicked in earlier. I guess it's because we'd been sleeping. getting branches, we're getting twigs, so we'll be able to cook food, but we won't actually... actually, thinking about it, we do need nails to actually build the walls that we want to establish. Where's the cabin? Oh, I ran right past it. Whoops. Alright, let's get back inside. Get dry. I'm sorry that it's so dark, there's not much I can do about this. Don't think we have a torch? Check. No. But what I wanted to do... No, we'll just chuck everything in there, I think. I guess we'll just go and sleep for a bit. I want to clean off the dirty rags. And then we'll sleep. I'm going to guess you can't read when it's dark like this. Oh, of course, that's why we always need so much water, because we have the high thirst penalty. Sleep until 9 AM, alright. Okay. I do actually really like this place. So I do have a couple of ideas. If we make enough stuff for a campfire kit, which is in the survival list, and we'll need some do we need logs? Yeah, we need logs. So we need to cut some more wood, which is something we can arrange. Oh, there are 2 chests in here. Yeah, see, there's a nice amount of storage. Still have 1 plank. Where is our stone axe? Or do we need to make another one? I thought we still had like a kind of broken one. Apparently not. Alright, so let's grab these items because we don't really need them in there. And then we'll make up a stone axe. We'll go and cut some trees, get some planks. Because what I was thinking is I want to board that window up. I don't like it being open. That screaming's not good, but we've already kind of proven that screaming doesn't really hurt us. I mean, we've had the helicopter buzzing around and we didn't find any more zombies from that. Just because we are so remote. We are basically in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Now I'm going to open the door and find zombies everywhere. I know it. So what I think I want to do is start basically just chopping some of these trees down. Because we know that that big green pathway is back here somewhere. So eventually we'd kind of like to clear just a path all the way there, just direct. That's going to take a really long time though, so we're not going to be able to manage that. However, there are other things we can do. For example, the reason I was checking for the campfire stuff is I'm going to stick a campfire. We're going to walk just direct, just straight. We're going to stick a campfire out there so that we know walk to the campfire, then turn right and just walk straight in this direction. Don't move around, just straight like that. Right, so we got those things. We should be able to craft them into planks. Carpentry, planks. So we do have a saw on us. I think it's actually in here. It is. So it's picking up the logs which are on the floor around us and just cutting them into planks. Marvellous. So we'll grab those, chuck them in the bag. Not going to get much in that one. I meant in that bag, really. We'll just start moving away once we get too full. This will probably be it. Yep. So the axe took an absolute pounding, not surprised. Go in here, we'll grab our nails, we don't have many of them. And then we should just be able to board this up, I thought. Oh, don't do that. Door, shut. Shut the door. Thank you. Maybe I need the nails or the planks in my inventory? Actually, you know what? I want them on the floor. If they're at my feet, I think that's the same thing, pretty much. Stop doing that. How do I stop? I'm going to kill myself otherwise. Stop. Right, now you've thrown them on the floor. Right, barricade, that's what we wanted to do. So we grab the hammer, 1 barricade, 2 barricade, I think it costs 1 nail each time, 3 barricade, I think you can do this 4 times, and then 4. And there we go. That is now completely barricaded. Zombies would make a lot of noise trying to get in. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's put that 1 nail back. And I think we probably do need to make a run for our previous safe house and maybe grab some stuff for here. I feel a lot better about that. Maybe we can make this into a truly safe house so we have somewhere to run back to. And we'll leave some of the water supplies there, just so we have them. Yeah, I think that's probably the best plan, actually. We'll leave these things here. We'll take the water with us, because we definitely need to leave water there. We'll leave the weaponry here. How many planks did it say the campfire required? 3 planks. We can get 3 planks, I think. Maybe 2 logs. I don't know. Did we put the... No, we didn't. Right, so we have 1 plank here, but 1 plank's not enough. I'm pretty sure that's the only plank we had left. Yes. So we will have to cut another couple of logs. Actually, thinking about it, we can do that over there. So we are just going straight in this direction. And we will get to the exit eventually. Not taking any food with us, that's probably a mistake. Let's grab some food and also let's refill our water bottles because they are basically empty. Yeah, I know where I am, I don't need to do that, come on. Should also clear out our bandage, still scratched. Okay. Let's just refill our water bottles and then grab some food. Water. Hello. There we go. Phew, I was getting a bit worried there. Alright, water bottle's full. What food did we actually have with us? I think it's all in here, isn't it? Where's that? There. Oh. Where is it all stored then? Yeah, must be that one. Okay, so food supplies. Food. Canned carrots. Instant popcorn. Pop. The rest I think we can leave here. In fact, what we might need to do is go tomorrow. So we'll spend the rest of the day foraging until we're tired. We'll sleep overnight. When we're done foraging, and then we'll go. That's probably the best idea. Because we know that foraging produces enough food to kind of keep us satiated. So we'll just forage until we're exhausted, which should provide us with enough. And then we'll head off. In fact, we can chuck the raw axe on the floor. Oh, we've got some berries. Good. Just the one though. That's fine. Need to remember not to suppress cut down tree. It's getting exertion from foraging? No. Really? Oh well, we'll have a chance to get over the exertion because we'll sleep it off. When this is done, we'll chuck these in water bag. Right, we are getting a few more berries now. If we could actually get enough berries for the journey, that would be amazing. But I kind of doubt that's going to happen. How's the skills looking? Skills are getting there, slowly but surely. Sprinting's improving a bit, these aren't much. Combat skills we've hardly done anything on. So that's where we keep on dying. Stupid combat skills. Right, let's try here. Porridge. Getting a good amount of water supply for that. We could do with bringing like frying pans and cooking pots and stuff back with us. Or a cooking pot, I should say, not multiple. I feel like we're getting more success at the moment than we were for a while. Trees are multiple colours. Does that mean it's autumn already? I kind of doubt it actually, thinking about it, because I have not been getting cold. We are still topless. We are getting a good number of berries at the moment. Very tired, so we'll stop when we're exhausted. So the house is probably about there. There's a good amount of food we're getting at least. We'll need enough to make one more axe so we can cut a tree down by the woods. Oh, by the exit to the woods. Okay. There it is. I knew pretty much where I was that time. Let's eat some of these berries before we go to bed. Okay, we're no longer even peckish. Good. That needs replacing. Then tomorrow we'll replace our water supplies. Oh, we're affected. Great. Right forearm. No, that's just a regular infection. That is not the infection. Because that's what we did on the glass. so it shouldn't make us turn, or make us ill, possibly. So we might have to hole up in the safe house because we have food supplies there. More importantly, we have medicine there. Bit peckish, that's fine. We can grab a handful of the berries. And now I think we are just going to have one big long run. Let's replace this bandage again. Oh no, fixed. It was infected, but nothing like untoward. Did I shut that? No, I shut that door. Okay, mistake. Right, what do I want to leave behind? What do we need for the campfire? That is the main question. We need rip sheets. Oh wait, I need to make another stone axe. That is the first job. Okay, stone axe. And then for the campfire we need rip sheets and twigs. So tree branches can go back. Oh no, it was in this one, wasn't it? Yeah, tree branches. How many twigs do we need? Just one. Stones can go, chipstone can go. Then we can clean off the rags. Do them all. Alright, I think we are ready for our journey. If I can get this door open. That was weird. Come on, shut. Fill the water bottle. And that one. Drink. Okay, so from the very center of the house, we're just going to run straight this way. Let me just grab my map, so I know where we are. Okay, that's where we are. We have to go all the way around there. So this is not going to be quite as quick as the previous one, but we don't need to go via the other farm, because we know there's nothing there. So this is going to be a detour, but also a kind of a more direct route. And it will be much more obvious as to where we actually are. Much more obvious. Actually, while we're just walking through the forest, I'm not going to sprint, so we're not exerting ourselves. You don't really get that much of a movement bonus. Leaving at 10:30 in the morning, so hopefully we get there just around night time. So walking completely straight here, no detours, no moving around, no trying to get around these trees. And then we'll put our little landmark on the other end. And that will tell us how to walk. Because to do that, we just walk like this instead. And here we are. So, right where that landmark needs to be, we are going to cut a tree. Which gives us the 2 logs that we need to make the campfire kit, which we will then craft. And just leave like that. And then that we will basically place right here, if I can remember how. Build a fire. Right. There. Now hopefully that just stays until the next time we come out here. Boom. So there's our landmark. We see that, we walk that way past it. Cool. Let's grab our hammer again. I need to choose the right one. Primary, because we are still carrying the secondary bag. One of these axes is in terrible quality, so we'll just leave that on the floor. We could theoretically leave the other one, but that one was able to cut another tree. I wasn't really expecting it to be able to do that. We can have a little snack. I mean, if it comes down to it, we can forage on the way back, although it will leave us tired, which is the downside. But there are a couple of places that we could rest, mostly on the outskirts of town. So they might be a bit more dangerous because that's like warehouses and stuff. There's a construction site, and there's the lumber mill, which we'll be going past. Lumber mill, of course, being one of the best places to get tools and things. So let's get a bit of a move on, shall we? It's already gone midday. I have a feeling we'll be running through the night, actually. Looking at the distance we need to go. Just hope there's no helicopter again. I really, really hope there's no helicopter again. Getting rid of that exertion is going to be a pain. Because we're just walking along this road for a while, I'm afraid. But at least we know where we're going. That's the big thing. You know what we've forgotten? Can opener. Well, we have as well. So if we get really hungry, we're going to have to scavenge. Because I can't actually get into this. Could have the uncooked popcorn. Or the soda pop. I don't know why this game contains so many Americanisms. It's made by a European company, a British company even, I think. That's probably just because it's based in Kentucky. That might be why. Oh, that exertion's going to be really, really irritating. Unfortunately, we're up at the high end of the exertion kind of scale because of the woodcutting we were doing. That's a big open area down here. I wonder what that is. I kind of wonder if we're that far already, but I doubt it. There are several wide open areas along this road. Yeah, that must have been there. Okay, so we're actually kind of closer to the exit than I expected. Because what's going to happen is there's a proper road which intersects this grass road. Don't know what you would call this actually. But anyway, we would then take a left, run down there, and that would take us about halfway. Well, that basically drops us halfway on in Mordred. And from there we can just run to our home. Spits us out by the hotel. Still a bit of a run for us from there, but we'll be in the town then, and we can probably like find shelter somewhere, I'm sure. Let's try running for a bit again, shall we? Oh man, that exertion's really irritating. Really want to build up our sprinting skill. I wonder if just stopping for a bit reduces the exertion faster. So I don't like wasting this time, just... We're taking a break. We'll take a break until 4. Like 1 whole hour. So we're definitely running through the night. Basically what that's saying to me. And off we go again. Let's go for a bit of sprint, see how far we can get before getting exerted this time. We are carrying quite a lot. That is another thing. We are not overburdened, but we're certainly burdened. Yeah, that's much better. Not getting exerted nearly as quickly now. Oh, and there's the exertion again. So it must be just because we are carrying so much stuff. It can't really be avoided. Let's just have another look at the map. Don't get me wrong, there is still definitely a ways to go. You know what? I might do most of this run off camera. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to end this episode here, as it is the end of this episode anyway, and I'll run to somewhere a little more interesting, and then we can start again from there, because this is really kind of dull for you guys. I'm well aware of that. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do throw me a like and subscribe. It's very much appreciated, and each one that we get really does help the channel grow, and that's obviously a good thing. If you have any tips or advice, as always, please do leave a comment. I try and read them all and try and respond where I can as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.